and welcome to Spotlight, where we showcase phenomenal entrepreneurs and their stories. And I don't know about you, but almost every person I meet deep down has this little inner critic, this little voice that says you have to be perfect. And if you're not perfect, then you might as well not do anything. Well, unfortunately, too many of us are suffering from this perfectionism poison. And today I get to sit down with a woman who's truly on a mission to break that perfection within all of us so we can thrive, show up confidently, and live the life that we truly imagine for ourselves. She is an award-winning author, an incredible speaker, and an aspiring DJ. We got Petra Kolber in the house today. Hello, Petra.
Hi, Carrie. So good to be here.
You know, I just want to say DJ PK, but we'll get to that later. So I love your book, okay? The Perfection Detox. Tame your inner critic, live bravely, and unleash your joy. Perfection. It's a bugger. A lot of people suffer from it. Why did you write this book?
Well, you know, often they say you teach what you need to learn. And so I call myself a recovering perfectionist. I'd like to say that I'm over it, but it's tricky because it's been with us for so long. Mm-hmm. And for many of us, we feel that that's the thing we need to be successful. So there's a part of us that knows we're working so hard, but yet there's also a part of us that going, if I'm working so hard, why do I feel so joyless? Mm-hmm. And a lot of it is this idea that to be successful, I need to be perfect. To be the great mother, I need to be perfect. To be the perfect partner. So we've set this barrier so high. It's not that perfect is even something we aspire to. It's become the basement level. That we are judging ourselves at the basement. If it's not perfect, I don't ship it, I don't say it, I don't do it.
Then we don't do anything.
Exactly.
Right? And we stay stuck. Right? And as someone who has had quite the career, 25 years in the fitness industry, as one of the leaders in the industry, rumor has it you have some DVDs that are worth going back to take a look at.
We could even go to VHS,
VHS,
but
right?
You know, why should we? But we just did.
Because you really were a huge, and you still are, leader, and I want to say kind of idol in that industry. How did perfectionism show up for you? And how did that, I guess, hurt you in some ways? What was your experience?
Yeah, I say to everyone, we have this idea of the disease of enoughness. Mm-hmm. I'm not at home enough, I'm not smart enough, and my Achilles heel was I'm not smart enough. Because in my younger days, I was told, you're never going to make it, you're not this, you're not that. So that I took on someone else's false belief and brought it on as my truth. And so what happened, Carrie, when I became, first of all, I was a fitness teacher, and then I became the fitness expert.
Right.
And so all of a sudden, like, oh my gosh, I believe that to be the fitness expert, I needed to be the perfect fitness expert. What I said, what I looked like, what I ate. And so this beginning of this false idea, it wasn't sexy, so I put it into a box.
Right, sure.
And I say, what you don't own begins to own you. So it began...
Okay, wait, I just got to say that. What you don't own begins to own you.
Yeah.
Gosh, if you really think about that, that is really powerful.
Well, we try to bypass. And why I wrote this book, Carrie, is because there's bumper stickers, just let perfectionism go. But you can't bypass this stuff. Mm-hmm. It's years of layers of false ideas. And so what happened is that wasn't sexy. And so I put it in a box.
Right.
Became a little anxious every time I stepped on stage, wondering if I'm going to make a mistake. And then it became bigger and bigger, and it manifested itself into panic attacks. So I'd be sitting here with you, I'd be 2 steps ahead. What happens if I say the wrong thing, or I mess up, or I begin to sweat, or whatever? And so I began this rabbit hole of never being good enough. And so instead of something I aspired to be, it actually kept me small and away from the very work that could have helped others step over this gap between who they are and who they think they should be.
You know what's so interesting, Petra, that you said that, I put it in a box. And it started out as like a small little anxiety attack, right? Just a small thing that you started to get these symptoms, right? And then it started to become a really big thing. Is that when you decided to really look at the box and say, okay, I got to open this up and got to start figuring out how to work with this? Because as a leader and someone who is speaking and really putting herself out there, it's kind of an oxymoron to try to do that and yet have this, kind of box over here, and that anxiety really kind of
Yeah, and I
boxing
think
win,
that's the challenge, Carrie. You know, we think we want to be the leader, whatever that means. You want to be of service to
an
others.
expert. Yeah, right.
So there you go. So if I'm the expert, but I'm dealing with this,
Right.
what does that say about me?
Right.
So this is one of my favorite sayings is by Stephen Furtick. You know, the reason we're all struggling with our insecurities is because we're comparing our behind the scenes, the truth of how we feel about ourselves, with everyone else's highlight reel. But
So true.
yeah,
Yes.
we don't relate to perfect. So if
Right.
I can say, hey, I'm a leader, I've been through this, I know what's worked for me, hopefully it can help you, and I'm not so far out of the game, I still get anxious being here with you, but it's an excitement.
Yeah.
And
There's a difference.
Yes.
Yes.
And one of my favorite things, excitement is just anxiety. No, anxiety is excitement without the breath. So, and perfectionism, it sucks the breath out of your life. So I just knew if I was struggling with this, I had to think that the many women that I met, thousands of women in the US, around the world, they were perfect, but they'd come up to me at the end of the day going, how to get rid of this part of myself? And all they could see was everything that was broken about themselves.
Yeah, our lenses are so tinted, right, and distorted, and we see only the things most of the time that bother us instead of seeing all the things that are wonderful, you know, and we put this pressure on ourselves. And working with so many women and men and teaching them how to be on camera and how to share their message, Petra, I can't tell you, I say it over and over and over again, like the P in perfection stands for poison. And that's why when I met you, I'm like, I have to have you on this show because it is an epidemic. It's something that everyone deals with to some capacity. But if you are a perfectionist, like it really stifles you from your greatest work in the world, you know, and really finding joy. So I know that in your book, you kind of go through 21 steps. We won't go through all of them today, but how did you uncover those steps? What can we expect in the book? Tell us a little bit more.
Well, to me, it's three main phases. First one is awareness. If you're not aware there's a problem, how can you address it?
Right.
And for many of us, perfection has been such a part of us. The self-judgment, the self-doubt, it's become such a part of our DNA, we don't even notice it's happening. So it's awareness first, and then what do we do with that awareness? Acceptance. Acceptance versus self-judgment. So go, okay,
good,
you know, giving yourself that level of kindness that we give to others versus that lens of judgment. Like you said, what lens are we looking at ourselves with?
Yeah.
And then it's action. You can think this through, but then you have to put actionable steps. And that's what I've done here. Tell a perfectionist to get over perfection.
It's impossible.
I want
right?
to do it. How do I do
it?
that perfectly?
Right.
So, in my already busy life, so
Right.
I'm trying to break it down into micro, small pieces that you can do during your day. Still strive to be the best that you can be. Still striving to be excellent.
That's a difference, though. There's a difference between excellence and perfection. You know, and people too, whether you're in leadership or you're an aspiring author or whatever it is, Petra, people don't relate to perfection, right? We don't ever look at someone and go, oh my gosh, she's so perfect. I want to be just like that. We actually connect more with people's flaws, right? Because then we feel like we're human, right? It's like why reality TV is what it is today. Like we don't want perfect, you know? So how do you help people? Give us a few tips that for the perfectionists watching right now, what are some things that they can do right now, today, that's going to help them move beyond?
First thing I would say, perfection means different things to all of us. So when I say, when you think of the word being perfect, and whatever that means, does it bring more joy to your life or does it suck the joy out of you? Because not everyone, perfection is not always a bad thing depending on what label you've attached to it. So if you say, I'm striving to be the perfect singer, speaker, in front of the camera perfectly, but that excites you, that's fine. You haven't attached this ideal to that word that it means flawless.
Right.
Then also it's hard. It's the difference between rumination and reflection. And this is a big one. When we move into a spiral of self-doubt and self-judgment, we ruminate. So we're running over these negative tapes without an exit strategy.
Right.
So we're going down and down and down.
It's just on repeat over and over again.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like bad hypnosis, like bad meditation.
Yes.
Like,
yeah, exactly. It's like, meditation gone wrong.
This is an intention you don't want to listen to every day.
Yes. So with that, the fastest way is to move your state.
Okay.
So I have this one thing that I call stop. So whenever you find this rumination, you've got to notice it first.
Right.
A-S, stand up if you can. T, take a walk. You've got to move your body because then that moves your thoughts. O, observe your surroundings, the sense, the taste, the sound. Because when you're in the surroundings, when you're in a sense, you're in the present moment.
Right.
And then P, choose to pick a positive thought or a mini mantra. And that could be something as, I refuse to beat myself up. It could be, I am enough.
Right.
I am in service. I am grateful. And this little mini mantra stops this rumination of the negativity. And negativity, our brain loves it. It's our default to go, negativity sticks to us like Velcro, and positivity slides off us like Teflon. So how can we reverse that and make the good stick to us for good?
That is something I think we all need more of, right? It's so good.
Yeah.
So how do people get a copy? And by the way, I love the book. I love the feel of the book. I love nice things, and I love the cover. Like, all of it is fantastic. How do people get a copy of this book?
Thank you. You can go to perfectiondetox.com, and it's available everywhere. You know, everywhere books are sold. Audible, if you like to listen to your book. Pretty much you can find it anywhere, but perfectiondetox.com gives you all the places you can find it.
Okay, well, I love it. You have to grab it. But before we wrap this up, I want to talk about, because we talked about the highlight reel, right?
Yeah.
And this comparison and this comparison analysis. How do you feel, you know, it's not a new conversation with social media, and we all put out what we want people to see, all the best images, right? How do you think that impacts the perfectionist on our humanity? And do you have any tips around that as well?
Yeah, it's a great question. And for many of us, and many of the women that you work with, we do need to be on social media to spread our brand.
You have to be on social media.
So, you
Right.
know, Carrie would
Yes.
say that. But also, the thing is, we tend to also pop onto social media when we're bored. The worst place you can be for your self-esteem, your self-kindness, is to pop on to social media when you're being mindless. So my advice would be, go on with full intention and full attention. Know why you're going on, what message do you want to serve to your audience to uplift them.
Right.
How can you separate yourself from the noise by only adding good, positive, and some of your struggles?
Yeah.
So we're not putting more perfect out there. We don't need more perfect.
We
We
don't
need
need more
real
perfect.
stories.
Yes.
And then notice when you step off social media, how do I feel? If the joy's been sucked out of you, what have you been posting and what have you been consuming?
Yes.
And maybe it's time to, you know, start micromanaging your feed and, you know, only follow people that inspire you, uplift you. But we have to go on. We cannot go on in a mindless moment.
Yeah, that's really great advice. It might be time for a digital detox.
Yes,
right?
exactly. Yes.
You can go through the perfection detox and the digital detox at the same time.
I love
right?
that.
How wonderful is that? And talking about challenging times, I mean, you walk into a room, and one of the things that I was so attracted to was your aura and your energy. You just elicit joy, and you can tell that you really walk your talk. And that's something that, you know, in order to even be on Spotlight, like, it's really important to me. The people we showcase really are who they say they are. But you've also, you know, gone through cancer. You're a 2-time cancer survivor. What impact did that have on your life and your need to be perfect? And did that shape the book at all?
It's a great question. To be honest, it did not shape the book. But I did my most fearless living during that time. Because the last thing you care about when you have cancer is about being perfect.
Right.
And at my most imperfect, I had a bald head. I'd put on like 15 pounds from all the steroids. I didn't care what people thought of me. And then fortunately and unfortunately, I was fearless. I was always there, like, you know, because for a while there, Carrie, we didn't know if it was, you know, a melanoma that had metastasized. We were talking about maybe 6 weeks to live, or which luckily it was Hodgkin's lymphoma. I'm fine, you know,
Right.
and I'm 20 years post-cancer.
Right.
And with that, and thank you for reminding me, when you have cancer, you never take the gift of your ordinary life until it's like gone.
Right.
And this is where perfectionism ruins the ordinary of our days.
Yes.
And so, you know, I'm so happy that I'm so far out, but the last thing you want to do as we're going to our last few breaths on this life is to have a tombstone that says she died trying to be perfect.
Right.
Or she died.
Could have been more perfect.
I
right?
know.
Yeah.
Or she
Yeah.
died worrying what other people were going to think about her.
Yes.
So again,
So it kind of gave you permission in a way
to be human.
to just be like, hey, this is me.
Yeah.
You know?
And you don't get to hide a bald head. You don't get to
Yes.
hide 20 pounds of water weight, you know? But I didn't care.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't care. We should care about the work that we're doing, the words that we're sharing, the impact you want to make. And if we are so worried about censoring our posts and what we say and how we show up, and I wouldn't be sitting here with you.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because there's always something that could be more perfect.
Yes. Oh, isn't that the truth? So I know we have a great book that people can read, but what would be, you gave some really great insights, but what would be that kind of one piece of advice that you would give someone watching right now who feels like the perfectionism has kind of taken over?
Yeah. The greatest thing you can do for this immediately is to be as present as possible, because perfectionism doesn't happen in the present. It's only when we're comparing ourselves to our past, our youth, whatever, or we're comparing ourselves or worrying about the future that we're not keeping up with everybody else on social media.
Right.
So the fastest way is to be mindful. And it sounds so easy, but it's we're in a world right now where we're going 100 miles an hour.
So true.
If you find yourself going down that rabbit hole of comparison, and the only person we should be comparing ourselves to is our yesterday to today.
Right.
How can I show up in a more fulfilled way and be of service to others? It's to just connect with your breath. If you can deepen your breath and breathe in and then make longer exhales than inhales, because when we think of perfect, what happens without realizing it, we move into a fight, flight, or freeze.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah. And you speak about this and how you coach people when we're working from, and perfectionism, that's so good. I never thought of this.
Yeah.
It sits on your chest.
It does. Yes.
So let's move, when we can move our feelings, and you could speak better to this than I could,
Yes.
when you can move and live and speak and breathe from your belly, I would imagine perfect has no room in the house.
There is no room in the house. That diaphragmatic breathing kicks that perfection right out. And I love this conversation because it is so true. It's like the fear of being judged, the fear of not doing it right, the fear of not knowing enough, the fear of this need to be perfect is false. It's not even a real thing, and yet I know so many people suffer from it. And Petra, I'm so glad there's people like you in the world that can help us overcome and detox from that perfection, that need to be perfect in our life. Thank you for your inspiration and your message and the love and confidence you share with so many people and women around the world. You really are one of those women I hope everyone gets to meet, because also, waka, 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 she doesn't actually do that, but she can throw it down. So tell us now, you're actually an aspiring DJ.
Yes.
And back to DJ PK.
Yeah.
So how did that come about? Because I guarantee you that is not a perfect process.
Oh my gosh, no. And it's really, I always say, when you want to really get into the student shoes again, I say a teacher sometimes, a student always.
Yes.
When is the last time you did something for the first time? So I knew, I hit, I moved into my 50s, and I thought I could, perfection doesn't like aging.
Yes.
So my not enough.
I know.
But my not enoughness moved from she's not smart enough to she's not young enough. So I'm like, okay, I'll show you inner critic. So one of the fastest ways is to get out of your head into the present moment.
Yes.
Music's been a part of my life, and as a fitness expert, hashtag, music was such a part of who I am.
Of course, yes.
And nothing moves an audience faster than music. So I went back to school, and I'm becoming a student of the art of DJing through this great software that makes it much easier than it was on the vinyl days.
Right, we don't actually do that anymore, but it just
feels
cool.
good, right?
Wiki.
Yeah. So I actually had my first physical appearance in August for quite a big event, and I'm going to weave it into, and part of it was just something I love, Carrie. It's also say, we're never too young to start. What can you do for the first time that you've never done before?
Yeah.
And if I can bring joy to my speaking also through music, and also help others recognize that, that negative critic, whether she's saying you're not young enough, thin enough, at home enough, smart enough, enough.
Right. You are
Enough.
And you certainly are. Petra, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for watching this interview. I hope you are inspired. And if you are, please take a moment right now, take that big deep breath, and share this with someone, because I guarantee you that there is someone that needs to hear about the perfection detox and how we can move through this need to show up in a way that isn't real and it's not possible. And the more we can all grasp that our imperfection is what makes us that imperfect perfect, the more we'll all just be able to show up more confidently in who we are and what we do. So thank you so much for watching. Please post a comment, and again, share this. And as always, remember to keep dreaming it, living it, and being it. Until next time.